Hello everyone, James from Junkyard Fox. Thank you so much for joining us. We are out here in the deserts of West Texas, just scouting the location, looking for wild edibles, that kind of stuff, getting some fresh air. This is probably the first time in over a month that I've actually been outdoors here. Crazy, that's probably the longest I've gone in years. And I wanted to give a brief channel update. Now, I'm well aware that channel updates are not terribly exciting, so thank you for those 7 or 8 of you watching. I just feel like I owed it to you guys to, to explain, why we've been slowing down and making videos and the reasons for that. And while we're here, might as well talk about what's coming up for Junkyard Fox as we head into the new year. So, thank you for joining us. Let's get started. Okay, folks, so let's go ahead and get started with the first thing I wanted to talk about was about 3 months ago, my buddy Cuervo Negro, longtime viewers are going to know he is camera. He's behind the camera right now. He's also the music composer of this channel. My buddy Cuervo Negro was involved in a car accident. Now, fortunately, it wasn't something life-threatening. It wasn't something super serious, but it was enough to slow down his mobility for a while. He was pretty banged up. It took some time for him to get, better. And that, of course, takes time. He wasn't, where he had the mobility where he can go hiking and, doing all these things. So, from there, you got to heal and you got to start recovering. And, you got to go to doctor's appointments and the chiropractor and that kind of stuff. And believe me, I know from firsthand experience, when you suffer an injury, you really want to guide it back correctly as you recover, because if you don't, it can heal wrong. And that may be its own set of problems. So, of course, that slowed us down because then, of course, one, he's not at 100% physically. And two, whenever we did have time, when normally it would be our time to go film videos, or that time of the week, he had an appointment and that kind of stuff. And health comes first before making videos. So, of course, it did slow us down a little bit. But once again, you got to recover. You got to heal from these things. And, he's almost at 100%. We're already getting out here. So I'm pretty sure from here we're going to get a boost of productivity, and we'll get back to knocking out videos weekly. But that was the first one. So Cuervo Negro, of course, once again, recapping, is, he was injured a little bit a couple months back. If you want to help support him, I'll put up here where you can purchase some tunes from him, and that'll help him out. So just to recap, Cuervo is getting better. We're almost going to be back out here 100%, knocking out some videos. So we're almost there. Now, as for myself, I was not involved in any car accidents, so I have no reason to complain. However, I've always had an issue with sleep. For the longest time, I've always had an issue where I have a hard time shutting down mentally. And it's usually the creative part of my brain that I've always openly encouraged, to be creative. However, I guess I lack the discipline to shut it off at night. So in the middle of the night, sometimes I'll wake up and I'll get my notepad and I'll scribble down some ideas for future videos, future ideas for a book or something. However, it got pretty bad a couple months back, about 2 months ago, where I started only sleeping about 2 hours a day, 1 hour a day, 3 hours a day, consecutively for weeks on end. And it really started affecting me where my mind got pretty foggy. I really didn't want to film. I wasn't inspired to film. I was just groggy and tired. My medication that I would take for sleeping pills, I don't know what happened, and at some point I started feeling like I was going down a roller coaster when I'm trying to sleep, like that feeling in your stomach when you're falling. So it got difficult. I have been working on it since then. But that just had me somnambulant. One moment I'm, delirious and laughing at stupid things, and the next one I'm extremely moody. And I'm already a moody person as it is. So, that was just, I had to realize that, there's worse problems in the world, of course, and I know I'm being a wimp about things, but it was affecting me. And right now I've been really trying hard to get to a good sleep schedule of at least 5 hours a night, so at least I can be somewhat productive. But I'm getting there, and I feel like you can tell in the last maybe 5 videos, there's a certain sense of a certain lack of energy behind them. And it's Cuervo healing, and it's me on the other side where I'm not 100% there. My head wasn't in the game. And I wouldn't say that they're bad videos, but I don't think they're up to par to like our Junkyard Fox standard. So that's going to be changing pretty good. Hopefully. Even the No Country for Old Men Halloween special that I'm extremely proud of, I feel like there's some little editing hiccups that could have been a little tighter had I really been paying attention 100%. But it's neither here nor there. That's already over with. So on to the future now. Then to compound the situation with me not being able to sleep, it's actually kind of funny. Some sitcom kind of stuff. They started renovating the apartment right above me, and these guys renovating are loud, just dropping things, and they're playing music, really loud. And then from there, I had some problems at home as well, because that renovation led to cats coming out from under my sink. No joke, there was cats coming out from under not my cats, random cats were coming out from under my sink randomly. So then now I had to become a bounty hunter and try to capture these guys before they would run back into the walls. And that took a lot of time because, they're feral cats. They're not going to trust me. So I had to trap them and stuff. So that took a lot of time as well that we could have used for filming or something. So, but those things have already been taken care of. So we took a bit of a tumble with health issues and energy and stuff, but we're getting back to it. So let's talk about upcoming videos for the remainder of the year for Junkyard Fox. So Cuervo and I currently are planning a camping trip. Now, we had planned this camping trip back in September for my birthday. My birthday is late September. But then, of course, the situation with Cuervo, that kind of stuff, we had to push it back. And then, of course, I didn't have energy to do that. So it just kept getting pushed back and back. But we're finally there. We're finally planning to go next week. So with the camping trip, we're going to do some cold weather camping, so that's always a challenge for us. Of course, we're planning to review the tent that I've been using, the Mako 3-person tent. We're going to do some camp cooking. You guys know that I love cooking, and we have recently started a sponsorship with ButcherBox, and ButcherBox sends you high quality meats, and man, I'm planning to make some really good stuff with that. You guys know that I really love cooking, so really excited for that. Once we get back, there's another type of cactus out here, the Christmas cactus, that is edible, the fruit. So we're going to be talking about that as well, and then end it with a knife review and a giveaway. So nice rounded out segment of videos. We're going to have camping, camp cooking, desert foraging, and then a knife review. And of course, the knife review will probably most likely lead to game processing as well. So that's something that I'm always a big fan of. So yeah, definitely feeling the batteries are getting recharged, and we're pretty excited. I can't wait to get out there again. New gear, all kinds of stuff. And that's about the end of it. I just wanted to let you guys know what caused a bit of a tumble behind the scenes, and health is extremely important. And things that you neglect. When I was 19, I was living on Doritos, big gulps, and sleeping 3 hours, living from place to place, and I was fine. But at being 32, and doing other things, other responsibilities, your body starts breaking down. Now, of course, Cuervo being in an accident, once again, you need to heal properly. You need to, you can't just try to walk out of that, be a tough guy, and then before you know it, you're going to have, the problem's going to be compounded later on with fractures or something didn't align correctly. So we're finally getting out there. We're finally, getting to 100%. What else? Oh, one more thing. My Instagram was hacked. We had a Junkyard Fox, we had the Junkyard Fox official Instagram, to share pictures of what we were working on, where we were at, new gear, all that stuff. One day I woke up and I had no access to it, and it got stolen by some Middle Eastern militia that had AK-47s, and and I tried to win it back, and I couldn't get it back anymore. They beat me to it, so I started a new one. So in case you were following me in the old one and you're wondering what happened, or you just want to follow us on another social media to keep up with our adventures, I'll post below the new Instagram channel. It's smaller now, but we'll get back to it in time. And that's about it. So we're really excited, guys. We got new gears. Oh, another EDC update as well, because Cuervo and I are both going to be decked out in some new stuff. So that's pretty cool. New knife, new flashlight, new backpacks, new hats, new coats, all kinds of stuff. So that's about it. Thank you guys once again for watching. Once again, I know it's not the most impressive video in the world, but I can guarantee you before the year's over, you guys are going to be enjoying some really good Junkyard Fox content. So thank you guys for sticking it out. We appreciate all the love, all the comments, all the support. So if you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions, and we'll be glad to answer them. And we'll see you guys next week with another video. Now go outside and get your boots dirty.